Hello, my name is Kirsty Merriman and I'm a full-time infill property developer based in Auckland. Why am I a property developer? I know that's going to be your next question. Basically, I fell into it. In my previous life, I worked for Fonterra and I was involved in food product development amongst a few other roles. And it's really just the same. You're delivering a product to fill a need in a market. Ultimately, for me, it comes down to responsibility. It comes down to integrity and realising that in any business, you're there to serve. I don't mean you're there to do things for free, but a business serves a purpose, and through serving that purpose, it becomes profitable if you've done it well. So for property, for me, it is about designing for performance, so architecture that performs. It's about recognising it's a home where people live, so it's a community that connects. It's also an investment that saves. So you're investing, but you don't want to be spending more and more money. You want something efficient. And of course, it needs to be an investment that you're assured with, so you feel safe with it. So for me, I want to produce homes that people can live in, and also homes that function with the environment, not against the environment. So that's essentially my ethos. So the base of smart panels is actually quite fundamental to this home. You know, I've got all of these things like good insulation. It's been modelled for energy efficiency. You know, the light into the house is managed. We've got UPVC windows. We've got e-glass in the windows. We've thought about what the flooring is, how the air flows through the house. But if I can't control the electricity, because it's basically an electric home at the moment, how can I see what I'm doing? How can I manage what's coming in? I think I did meet with Julian at one point and got a very good understanding, and like, bingo, this solves a key household management problem. And if I can use a very, very simple explanation of the first hook. So just take your hot water cylinder. We have a big cylinder running all the time. It's constantly heating up and cooling down. And we also have to control the temperature to be comfortably low for safety. So in doing that, it's actually quite an electrical drain, and you may not be using that hot water throughout the day. So you try turning your cylinder off for 10 hours a day. You've probably, if it's well insulated, it's probably going to be hot enough for your showers, etc. But is it hot enough to keep the water inside it safe? Knowing I'm a microbiologist, you know, that's always in my mind. So having a basis board or somewhere you can actually program that hot water cylinder to come on when you need it to and to keep it hot is fantastic. To have a basis board where you can see how much energy you're using with heating, fantastic. To be able to plug in other sources of energy such as solar and understand that and mix it around, fantastic. To me, it was not really much of a price increase for the long-term benefit the owner will have. In fact, according to my rough calculations, if I were building this myself and installing it for myself, the payback would be under 1 year. So should these panels be adopted? Of course, it's like, why do we use an old system when we have got something more modern? Why did we use those manual typewriters when electric typewriters came in? It's like, stick to the old tried and true, but why not use something better? To me, it's logical.